Hey AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
Do you want to talk about how your feet are flat?
They are flat, but like he legitimately thinks the Earth is
I
flat.
do not think the world is flat. I'm just saying there's some stuff about it.
He's
That's all.
He's a flat earther.
I'm
so
not a
he
flat
wants
earther.
to say that I think slowly.
Okay.
The Earth is a sphere.
Okay.
Axis.
Well,
Runs on an axis.
okay. Good. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying there's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and I am so happy to have this figure. I wasn't expecting to have this figure for a little bit longer because it normally takes a lot longer to get figures in my local stores. So I was super happy to come across him and all the other figures I've came across recently. It's been a wild toy run lately. Hopefully it doesn't stop because I've been having a lot of fun with these guys. But yes, I am so excited to have this guy. As per usual, I'm always excited. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Starting with the front of the box, you have this nice beautiful window, shows you everything you get with the figure, all the accessories, head sculpts, shirts, figure itself, everything you might possibly need to know about the figure is right here front and center. You have the Ultimate Edition logo right here, nice and shiny. You can see my hand in the reflection. Ultimate articulation for authentic posability. At the top, of course, it's cut off because it's a big tall box. It says AJ Styles in case you weren't sure who you were buying. On the side, you have a nice little image of AJ Styles. It looks a little bit goofy, I think. A little bit, just a little odd. AJ Styles at the bottom, in case you didn't know, it is WWE. On the back of the box, you have a picture of AJ Styles in this attire, looking fine. Apparently he wore this at WrestleMania, as this signifies. You have the figure doing a pose, which looks nice, a nice little AJ Styles. One more time, little texture right here, if you can feel it. I can feel it, you can't feel it, but it's right there. Feels cool. A little bit of a bio about AJ if you wanted to read it right there. Some information about AJ right there. He is 5'11". I have that Bret Hart Ultimate Edition that I just did. I don't know when it'll be up, if it'll be up before this or after this, but I can do a height comparison and see if 6 foot versus 5'11", see how that matches up. That could be kind of fun. And then if you turn it one more time, you have AJ Styles one more time in case you weren't sure and you still weren't sure and you needed to be, in case you still weren't sure, there you go, AJ Styles one more time. And then we're back to the front of the box, so let's transition to the figure itself. And this is pretty much all you get. You do get quite a bit. You have this nice leather jacket with the soft goods hoodie. This is what I love about Ultimate Editions. Going above and beyond for their figures, it looks so good. Doesn't feel cheap. It feels like it's gonna hold on there. I don't know how it's on there. It's probably glued or something. But yeah, it doesn't feel like it's gonna tear off pretty easily. Looks great. You have the studs and everything, the Japanese lettering, the Phenomenal One logo looks absolutely insane. All the paintwork seems to be fine, I guess. And then you have this nice soft goods blue shirt. Looks pretty good. Phenomenal forever. Nice sleeveless shirt. Looks pretty good, nice and shiny like these shirts usually are. You have three sets of hands. You have the grabby hands that are on the figure already, and then you have 2 fist hands, which look great. One thing I also love about these Ultimate Editions is the quality of the parts are a little bit better. So like these gloves, for example, on the regular figure they'd kind of be smooth, but as you can see on these Ultimate Edition hands, they are pretty textured. They have like some type of finger quality texture on them. With, you can also see the bumps going around like that. Looks pretty cool. And then up close you can kind of see all the little details of the wording. I can't like make it out for anything. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Yeah, Phenomenal One, that's pretty much it, as you would expect. And then the open hands, which he does his little pose, I believe it's something like that. Yeah, and then it completes the circle, kinda, if you can angle it right. So you can do that for your poses, for your entrances. You can see the texture a lot better now. It's kind of studsy, like bumpy. And then this one's kind of, I don't know, slightly different per hand, slightly different, but you do have that quality about the Ultimate Editions. You do have 3 head sculpts. You have this kind of cool looking, smiling, grinning, weird looking head sculpt. It looks kind of goofy, kind of fun. I like it. Shoulder length hair, which looks cool. You have this motion head, which on one hand, it's cool. I do like this in concept. They've done this a few times with the Edge, Roman, and now this. I don't know if they've done it any other times, but those are the ones I do know of. And it's cool for pick feds. It's cool for your photography, but I just can't imagine ever using this head sculpt. And I think it looks kind of dumb. And it also takes away, like, we have the smiling AJ Styles, and then we have neutral AJ Styles. This is grumpy AJ Styles, and we can't have that on a normal head, so that it takes away one of the head sculpts. It's kind of disappointing, but if you're into that, I guess it's not, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. It's just losing one head sculpt. Maybe you would have preferred a belt, maybe you would have preferred, I don't know, something else. I guess I don't need it. I know some people like it, so I'm not gonna shit on it too much, but that's just my opinions on it. And then you have this head sculpt right here, the more neutral, just staring out, just kind of normal head sculpt. The ones I typically use are the ones like this, the ones that don't emote too much. I do appreciate the ones that do emote, but I don't typically use them. Going across the figure, you have the tattoos, like so. The AJ, I believe those are all the dates of birth for each of his kids. And then it kind of curves up at the, oh no, that's a butterfly. 8/14. I don't know what that's supposed to signify. Did he lose a child? That's super sad if he did. Anyways, you have these wristbands, which are like when his gloves are on, you kind of velcro across the wrist, which looks nice. It's a nice little detail there. They do spin slightly. They are meant to go where they are, so they don't spin easily, but you can spin them. Then you have the nice blue and white pants, which look amazing. You know, the phenomenal circle, the Japanese lettering, everything looks exactly how it would on AJ himself. That says phenomenal. The P looks a little weird. I guess that's supposed to be how it looks, but I don't know, looks weird. One on this side. One thing I don't like about this figure, I guess I don't mind it, is this paint right here on his forearm. I don't know if I'd prefer an armband there. I think I wouldn't. I think that would be even more annoying than the paint, but the paint's just sloppy and it looks gross, and you can see they got it up here too. Looks bad. Maybe if it was like textured, like a little raised area, but I think that would be too much effort for just a little small detail. I don't know. I don't like it. I can't say I'd rather not have it, because then it wouldn't look like AJ, but I don't know. I don't know how you would fix that, but I just don't like the way it is currently. Maybe just paint it better, I guess. That's really all I can say. But that's pretty much it for the figure itself. Let's go over articulation, starting with the head, which can go back about that far. The hair, of course, gets in the way. It does kind of bend a lot more easily than hair normally does on these figures, so you can force it up, I guess. It can go forward like so, which is a little, actually it just bounces right back. Interesting. Wiggles a little bit, spins all the way around like so. Of course, typical head movement. The arms can go up to about right there, which is fairly standard. The butterfly joints can go forward like so, back like so. It can go way back. Forward, not so much, but back a lot. Spins all the way around at the shoulder. Rotation at the rotation at the bicep. Double jointed arms. Pinless. Of course, you can see the top one. I don't need to pull it all the way down. bends to about that far with this kitten in the way. It would go a little bit more if it wasn't there, but you know, that's enough for him to do certain things. He can do his forearms. It would look magnificent. You know how it is. The wrist can go in and out and spin all the way around like so. Ab crunch can go back like so, forward like so, which is fine. If you add the legs into it, it can go all the way down. It does have the drop down technology, so it can go up and down and up and down and up and down, and that helps for added articulation, which I do appreciate. Like I mentioned in another Ultimate Edition unboxing, it does kind of make for some awkward transitions if you're trying to like quickly see like it just went down instead of going down like that. You know, it's a little awkward, but I think I prefer having it than not having it. It just adds a lot to the figure. I think I prefer my figure being able to do this and not like that. So, you know, I can deal with a little bit of awkwardness, and I know over the years as they work on these figures, it'll be improved. So, you know, I'm happy to have it. I know some people are a little bit like, I'd rather have it, is my point. He can do the splits like so. He can really do the splits. Oh my god. Rotation here. You see what I'm talking about? It's fine. Rotation at the disc, of course. A little ugly, but not too bad. I think it works better than the Elites. Double jointed knees, not... Is that pinless? Pinless double jointed knees. The paint is pretty messed up though. What about this side? Wow, pinless double jointed knees. That is new. Was the Bret Hart pinless too? No, the pin's right there. Interesting. Or maybe it's just further down? No. There is no pin there. Wow, I never noticed that. Okay, cool. It still doesn't go up very high. That's about all I'm getting out of this guy. And I've moved this knee pad around quite a bit to try and help me, but that's all we're getting. That's fine. Rotation here at the thigh. I forgot to mention, of course, it breaks up the art, so if you don't want that, don't move it. I don't. I try not to. Rotation here at the boot, which is in the perfect spot. It's not here, it's up here. Please be consistent on that. The ankle can go down like so and up like so. I don't know what they do with these ankle joints on the Ultimate Edition. They're significantly better than the Elites. The Elites are so freaking stiff, and on the Ultimate Editions, they're like the perfect amount of firmness. They're not too loose, not too tight. They're just right where you'd want them to be. And then you have the toe hinge that can go up and down like so, and slight swivel. Well, a lot of swivel right there. Maybe that's what it is. The swivel technology makes it easier to go up and down. And that's pretty much it for the AJ Styles. Let me know what you guys think of him down in the comments below. I am a big fan of this guy. Wow, this is where they're at with their Ultimates. This is what you can look forward to going forward, and I'm super excited. I can't wait for the Randy Orton. I know the Eddie Guerrero, his chesticles are way too big, and that's a huge issue with that figure. Hopefully they fix it, but beyond that, it looks amazing. The Rey Mysterio looks great. Kurt Angle looks okay. There's aspects about that Kurt Angle I'm a little bit disappointed by, but if every figure follows this formula, I'm so excited. I can't wait for that Seth Rollins, because I hear he's even better. So they're always improving. That's what I like to see from these figures. They're always working forward. They're always making steps forward. And that's what we need. Forgot while we're here, height comparison, 6'1" versus 5'11", and that looks about right. That's pretty much... Yeah, in figure form, that's close to an inch, I guess. About. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comments below. I'm so happy with it. I really cannot wait for that Seth Rollins. With that jacket and the fur, and oh my god, everything about it looks amazing. So, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. All the things YouTubers ask you to do, just do it for me as well. And I will be back with another video, hopefully very, very soon. Bye.